Hey, happy Friday, everybody.
Hey, happy Friday. Welcome to the show, everyone. I'm Dana. I am a psychic card reader and podcaster, and I also read photos. And this is my awesome partner, Summer. So, welcome, Summer.
Hi, everybody. I am Summer. I'm with Just Be True. And I am a clairvoyant, channeler, and psychic medium. So glad everybody could be here tonight. This is going to be great. I'm so
Yeah,
excited.
yeah. We got a kind of interesting and informational information for everybody out there. So, if you have any questions, give us a call. Our number is 678 223 3319. And if you want to email us a question, go ahead and email us at 22 truth and light, all spelled out, at gmail.com. And we'll get your questions answered, your photos read, or do a reading. We'll do any of that stuff. Give us a challenge.
Yeah, I mean, don't be shy. I mean, I'm telling you, if you want dream interpretation, photos,
Mhm.
or just questions, that something may have happened and you want questions or some clarity on it, we'll be happy to lead into that.
Yeah.
And we love to hear from you guys. So the more you can reach out to us and want us to do for you, we're more than happy to do so.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So today we wanted to kind of talk about like minded people, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to tell you, like, oh my goodness. I don't know. I hear people all the time wanting to find their tribe. People who are into the same thing they're into or wanting to
Hmm.
learn the things that they're wanting to learn. So being around like-minded, that's pretty powerful. I mean, it can be extremely powerful.
Yeah, it is pretty powerful when you get around people that think the same. Um, I feel when I'm around people like that, they're always helping each other out. One is helping the other out in a way that they're more strong in, or, or to the one that's not as strong, it's very helpful and you don't feel alone.
Oh my goodness, yes. And I'm going to tell you, like, sometimes when you're in this world of spirituality and in your awakening, process of all of this, it can feel very isolating and alone. And so being around people who are going through something similar or that have
Mhm.
gone through it can definitely help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know I have a little group that I have going on here in the Loveland area. And I have one person that we met up, and it was so awesome this last time. She was seeing spirit, and she was hearing the spirit that was around us. But I felt the spirit. So we kind of talked to each other and was kind of explaining, okay, this is what I'm feeling. Well, this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm seeing. So the stronger this feel got, I go, I feel like they just got closer. And she goes, yes, they did. They got a little closer to us. So that was like a confirmation of what I feel. And it's like it was really weird, but it was really good to hear.
Oh, yeah. So, like, one of the things that I found out is that when you have a group that are coming together for a similar purpose, right, to connect with the
Mhm.
energy, to give each other messages or channel, messages that are from the divine. What I find is that when there's a group of you together that's all looking for that connection and that experience, that it just heightens the energy of that. And it just makes it stronger and it makes that connection stronger. So if you're around, like if you want to connect with, let's say, a loved one on the other side, and you can be in a room with other people that are interested in that type of communication, it's just going to make it stronger, and it's going to make it easier for you to connect. It's going to make it easier for, the loved one on the other side to be able to communicate with you. And best of all, is other people in the room are going to have that shared experience.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
Right? And it's just
awesome.
going to kind of like turn the dial. Yeah. It's going to turn the volume up a little. I kind of think of it as turning the volume up on that.
Yeah. Tuning in on that station. Yeah.
Yes.
Really, really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's great to have that group, we get together and we teach each other. We don't feel like we're alone in the whole situation. We're just able to really be able to be open and, talk about our fears or talk about how to protect ourselves or talk about any question. And just like you're saying, the experience of just being with the other people is so enriching with our energy. So I think it's just fantastic to be able to do that.
Absolutely. I agree 100%. And I think building a safe place so people
Mm-hmm.
can communicate and share their experiences with one another is important, because like, even though awakening and being spiritual is all part of our purpose here, learning to be that spiritual being within a physical environment and a physical body, that's part of our experience and why we came here, so we can learn to integrate the two. And when you can have a safe place to be able to have those raw communication and sharing, like, you can't get that
Mm-hmm.
just anywhere, because you can't. I don't know about you. I mean, I don't know about you, but I guess for the first 10 years I was in that, like, I tippy-toed around it, like I was doing the work, but nobody in my family knew I was doing the work. Only a couple of friends knew that I was doing the work. Like, I didn't have it out. And especially when I first started, I was working for the federal government. So I really kept it on the down low,
Yeah.
and did it on the side. Like, it was a little quiet, whispering side gig, you know.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, luckily I had, a person that I could sit with and talk to about it all the time, but not everybody has that. And finding people that you can just talk to and talk about the frustrations, the excitement, the learning of it, right? It's empowering when you can have that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you
More
feel like you're
minds that
crazy.
are right. Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to have that. I was lucky enough to have my family kind of be on my side a little bit.
Mhm.
When I opened up about it, my one sister, she jumped right on board. She's like, "I'm with you. I'm on it. We're da da da," and she became a Reiki master since then. So that was pretty
Nice.
cool. And then my sister above her, older than her, she's not on board, but she does have a lot of premonitions. So she'll have a dream and it'll come true. And so, but she's like, not so much. Yeah, you're kind of crazy. And then I take my brother. I love him to pieces, and the guy is, yeah, he's kind of really down to earth. He's very down to earth. And we got to talking one time, and the guy is a channeler. I mean, this guy is, or maybe not a channeler. He's a medium. I would probably say a medium because he's speaking to our uncle. He's speaking to our mom. And I had a miscarriage 28 years ago. She just turned 28. Her birthday would have been. And he got to talking with her. And so he was mediating between us. And we talked for 3 hours, her and I. It was
Wow.
awesome. And
That's wild.
he's just like, really? That's a thing? He's like all down to earth.
Is that a thing? That's what I love, people who are highly intuitive, but don't want to go there. And I say I love people like that because they go there all the time. And it just cracks me up. Like I kind of get a little joke out of it because they're there all the time, but they're like, no, that's not what I am. But they
Yeah.
so are. And my husband is highly intuitive and he'll say things and I'm just like, he knows. He's in denial of it, but he knows.
He
And
knows.
I kind of like get a kick out of it because they're in denial of something that they really honestly can't be in denial for because they do it naturally all the time. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my brother.
So
he does it so natural. It was just like, yeah, mom's sitting right over there. Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I love it.
We were talking about my baby and our son named the baby because we didn't know what it was at that time. So he gave her a name that was neutral. And talking through pendulum, she was like, no, I don't like that name. My name's Monica. So
I love her. Oh
yes.
I'm gonna cry.
So
my best friend's name was Monica. I'm gonna cry. Because my best
really?
friend passed away. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
Funny.
That's adorable. I love her. Okay, just say
it. That's cool. Yeah. So I go, can you bring up Monica? Can you bring her in? And he's like, oh yeah, she's here. And we're talking and I'm crying and he's saying Monica's crying and Monica's giving me a hug and all of this other stuff. And we're just crying. And after a while, I'm like, do you even know who Monica is? He's like, no. I go, that was my baby. And he just freaked out. He's like, what? That's my niece? He's all like,
wow.
Oh.
That's wow. Love it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely.
He got so excited. And I'm like, yeah, that's who she was. That's why we're both crying. And he got to feel her hand. She gave him a high five and he felt her hand. And it was like, you felt her hand? I'm like, oh. It was like,
so
it was
what
so
age
cool.
does she show up as? So like, what age does she show up as?
I don't think I asked him that, but I saw her real quickly one time and she was about 16 is where I saw her at. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just curious. Yeah. Ask next time. Like, I'd be very curious. I kind of get a sense that she shows up at different ages, depending on what's going on with you and what you need at the time.
Yeah, he hasn't gotten hold of her since then, it sounds like, but yeah, that was just like so cool. Yeah. I think he could if he asked.
Yeah, I think he could too. Yeah. That's amazing. Thank you for sharing that. That's awesome.
Yeah. I
love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I tell you what I miss the most is in the beginning of the journey, all the aha moments that kind of pop up out of nowhere. I miss those so much. I mean, they don't happen like they did early on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say, if you can find, like, if you looking for your tribe, your like-minded souls, your tribe, I think one thing that's important is, like, I don't know, like before COVID, I want to say prior to COVID, so prior to 2020, it seems like you could go someplace and all your tribe would be there, right? And you could go and be around everybody in one place and you all have a similar thing. But what I've discovered in more recent years, and I've also received channel messages from it, is that our tribe is not a group that all hang out together anymore. Our tribe is scattered about, and we have to go to different venues and different resources to connect with them versus them all being in one place like they used to be.
Yeah, so we got to just search around for those people now and bring them together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, like the two of us are, we're part of our little tribe, right?
Right.
And then the people that watch this, our viewers that watch this, they're part of this tribe, even though we may not see or all be watching at the same time, but we're all here for the same purpose, right? For that connection. And
Right.
it's really just for that connection. And so we are all a tribe, even though we don't see one another, and we're not all here in the conversation together or watching this all at the same time. So the meaning of tribe, even though tribe is a group of individuals that are taking care of one another and seeking, it's just spread apart. So we may not all be directly connected. We're just more scattered, right? And you're going to find each other in different places.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And to get us all in one room, that's just, I'm not going to say it can't happen, but it would just be more challenging today to make that happen.
Yeah, I think so too. A lot of people's gotten used to just being at home or using Zoom all the time. I personally like to be person to person, but I don't know. Everyone has their different ways. So, yeah, but we can all be together and do this as a team, as a group, as friends.
Yeah, absolutely. One thing I absolutely love about being around people that are seeking and searching for the same thing is that you end up being each other's muses. And so you get ideas and creative thoughts happen, and you start to, like, your skills improve faster, like, or they grow faster, I guess is really a better word for it, right? They become more enhanced because you're around others, right? That want to do the same thing. Yeah.
And I do. I think this last meeting we had was incredible because she's trying to get me to see spirit. So she's trying to figure out how she was seeing it, and she's trying to teach me now. So I'm working on that. And another one in the group has really helped me out in other ways, and just being truthful with me. I mean, how many people can actually be truthful with each other? And because we need to be truthful with each other, because if you're not, how can you grow?
Right.
She's taught me a lot of stuff about myself, and it was tough for her to have to tell me, but she had to tell me the truth, and I had to accept that, and I have to either take it or leave it. And I definitely take it to heart, and I really try to look at what she's telling me and how she's seeing me and how am I portraying that, So I'm looking deeper within me because of her truthfulness. So having a group can really definitely help you grow. Absolutely.
That's amazing. I love that. Um, Now I do a channeling circle. So it's where we're coming together and learning, I'm facilitating a group to help them learn to channel and listen to spirit or guides or whatever you want to call it. And I'm going to tell you the last group that I held not this Thursday, week before Thursday, the messages so there were 7 individuals in the room, and the messages were all connected but separate.
Oh,
Like
that's awesome.
yeah, it was really awesome. And then I did, and it's funny because I pulled the oracle cards, like I pulled the oracle card deck like the night before, and take it with me. And so, the group was all women, not intentional, right? It was only women that showed up. And the oracle deck that I took was Goddess Power. Right?
Feminine.
And I want to tell you, yes, the feminine power and all that. And I want to tell you, I couldn't have planned it any better. Like, I didn't plan it at all. The only thing I said is like, get this deck, and I took it with me. That was the most planning I did outside of figuring out what meditation I was going to do for it. But yeah, and then I can't tell you how many of them talked about women and empowerment of women and the magic that we hold within, because we're the ones that, create life within us, and what that means, like, universally. Some of this stuff was really deep and empowering, and it was pretty cool because they all gave, like, all the messages went together and kind of built upon one another. And it was just, it was pretty amazing to be a part of that and to witness it.
That's really awesome. Right? Yeah. And that's like we're saying, that's the power of being around like-minded people. The power enriches the energy and it raises so high.
It raises. And it also helps hold space to share difficulties, that you may be experiencing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be within the spiritual world or within your awakening that you experience. It could be just like everyday stuff that's kind of like bleeding into it. And then you have others that can be there and they can be compassionate for you. They can help you heal, so it's also kind of like it can be an emotional support group as well as a growth, as well as a spiritual or your skill building, but it can also be a support group to help you heal emotionally. Because I don't know about you, but my experience with this, and I've been doing this for, I don't know, a long time, like 13 years now. No, 15 years now. Like,
it's been a little while.
But the thing is that you're always working on yourself.
Yes.
And you're always having to heal what's inside of you, right? The trauma that we went through growing up and as young adults and teenagers, like healing all of that trauma so you can be in this space and so that you can help others and reach out and grow and teach. And so let me tell you, once you think you've healed it all,
no,
you got some more stuff to take care of. It's like never ending. I'm just like, I can't tell you how many times I'm just like, oh, I'm just so tired of this.
Oh, but yeah,
it gets easier.
But we help each other out in that, like you're saying, we can be there to be the support. We can be there to help each other grow and each other support this journey for sure, because it's not an easy journey, and
It's not.
to have other people with you going through it
Yeah.
is very helpful.
Yeah.
It's
I would say
very,
that in life in general, right? Because
yeah,
man, it can get life can get overwhelming sometimes. Um and having people to be a sounding board and to help you out and or just somebody just to listen and do nothing else but listen
yeah,
is really great. Yeah.
yeah.
Um
Love it. So anybody
yeah.
out there have any comments? Can you type them in the chat, or we have a phone number you can call. Um, but that one's, I think I gave that one, but it's 678-223-3319. If you want to call in and join in on the conversation, that would be great. Yeah, so if you're out there, and
Absolutely. And yeah, absolutely. Please leave us a message, give us a call, let us know what's going on. Um, and what I want to do, let me see. Um, yeah, leave us a message. And don't forget, you can submit your pictures for readings.
mhm.
So we can give readings off of your pictures. And I do have one. Um, I am going to, I do actually have a picture that we can get a reading from, right?
All right.
Um, let me see if I can pull it up. And so the picture is an old picture of this lady. She was in her 40s when she passed, but the picture is of her in grade school.
Oh,
Um, I've just got to, when you go to find your pictures, when I look at them in my photos, it's in one location, but when I click on it to throw it up here, it changes the way my pictures are laid out.
oh,
And it's
that's
just,
tough.
yeah, so it's like, oh, well, it was right here. No, it's kind of like it goes backwards
No.
somehow.
Yeah, I typed in
Um,
the chat over there, the email and the phone number for anybody that would like to, you know, chat with us.
all right, it wasn't. Hmm.
Well, she's doing that. If anyone is in the Loveland area, feel free to contact me, and we'll see if we can get together and you can join our group, or you can contact me on my website at lighttalkwithdana.com, and you can get all my information, where I'm going to be at next, all the events, and what I do. So you could go check that out also. And if you want to say that one somewhere.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Can you repeat that one more
Your
time?
website, your
Oh,
website,
my
what's your
web.
website so we can get to it?
Oh, so just as it's printed as by my name, just dash be dash true is my website, and you'll see events that I have coming up there, as well as a lot of my blog posts and my newsletters. And then my book resources. I'll have a book coming out in this fall, and I have resources for that book there. The book is actually about shadow work. So a lot of that internal healing that we have to do.
Nice.
Um, yeah, and so basically I'm waiting for the publishers to tell me that it's out in bookstores, right? I'm sitting on pins and needles waiting
Yeah, there you
um,
go.
for it to come out, and I'm kind of nervous and excited about it all at the same time. Um, like I'm excited, but oh my gosh, I'm going to tell you, like when you do something like that, you worry about what other people think or how it's going to do, right? But yeah, so
Positive,
here's the picture.
positive, positive thoughts on it. Positive thoughts.
Positive dolls, yeah.
Yes.
Here's the picture. It's black
Oh,
and white. The young lady's name was Christy, and she passed away in 2020 at the first of the year. So like in February of 2020. But this is her as a baby, right? She's probably like 3, maybe 4 year, 3 maybe.
around that. Yeah, I see about 3 or
Yeah,
4. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
She was very entertaining. She was like
Yeah.
a little drama, not drama, but she liked everyone's attention. Um,
Yes.
she's very, she loved to make people laugh.
Mm-hmm.
She was high spirited.
Yes. I know her, so I don't want to like, so I can't like, so, but I can
Yeah.
validate everything you've said so far is like right on.
Okay. Was she like the high
So,
school queen? The high school,
no,
like
but no, but
very
everybody liked
popular.
her.
Yeah, very
Everybody liked her
popular.
and loved her. Hmm.
Was she like I'm seeing her like in a very like high profile um situation, maybe like a cheerleader or something like that.
Um,
I'm
no,
seeing
so
her like
she wasn't ever a cheerleader. But she liked to be involved in different things. And so, but she was a cheerleader for everybody else, right? So
okay,
if you
maybe
had a
that's where I'm
problem
getting
or
it.
wanted somebody on your side, she would be that for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does
So,
she have
anybody, mhm.
sorry, does she have like some stomach issues?
um, kind of sort of, so, yeah, so liver failure.
Okay.
Um, Liver failure was her, cause of death. Um, and um, she was young. She was in her she was in her 40s when she passed.
Was she married to a high school sweetheart?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I'm seeing like 2 kids. They had 2 kids.
Um so um similar to so she had miscarriages.
Okay. 2 of
Yeah.
them?
So
Okay.
yeah. But I think that so she was always convinced that she was going to have a child, a little girl, and I always believed that it was her miscarriage child that kept communicating with her, that she was there and with her, and she always like misinterpreted that, right? That she was going to have another one in physical.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, I can see her in my dreams, and I was just, and I kept just, and I thought it was just, the ones that came here, that didn't make it all the way here, that was still with her on the other side. Yeah.
Did she have short hair when she passed?
She did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hitting everything just right on the nail.
I'm trying to say that she was a single child.
She was, well, yes, but no. She was brought up as a single child. We recently, well, the family, or parts of the family, recently discovered that there was another child, but that child was not raised with her.
Oh.
So it's kind of like a
Okay.
little bit of a family drama thing going on there. She did have a sibling, but literally it's just been brought out within the last year.
And was that child adopted?
By someone else, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's amazing, Dana.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, I'm like coming to
And
a blank.
literally, if I hadn't had a conversation with my mother like 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't have known that. That's how,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've known her about this age, when she was about this age. You knew her when you were both
I've known
very
her my whole
young.
life. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. 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 Known her my whole life. We, as kids, I remember one time as kids, I was over at her house, and my grandparents and her grandparents were in the kitchen, and we went into her bedroom. And you remember the movie? Oh, not the movie. The song, Yellow Polka Dotted
Yellow
Bikini.
polka dot bikini
Yeah.
that she wore
So
for the first time today. Yeah.
yeah. So we went in her room and we made bikini tops and bottoms out of construction paper and taped them on our clothes. And we went in there singing that song. It was her idea. It was her idea. She's like, let's do this. And we practiced. And then we went in the kitchen and we brought the little radio with us and we sang and danced.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's the entertainment I was talking about,
Yes.
was very
Yes.
entertaining.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's so funny.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. That's so funny.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. That's right on. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you, audience, like I'm gonna tell you, like, Dana doing this, just think if it was both of us doing, your picture of a loved one or a pet or even a location, that you got some vibes from and you want checked out, it would just be amplified. Cause why? We're like-minded individuals creating and feeding off of one another. Right?
Yes,
That's so funny.
absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, give us a challenge, bring on any you have. we love the challenge. We love the practice and the challenge and just the whole works of it. It's so much fun.
It's the whole works of it. Yeah. No, that was amazing. Good for you. Oh, that was
Nice. Thank
great.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, that was great. So, thanks guys for being with us tonight. Do we have anything else, Dana, to share?
Oh, my. Oh, let's see. Just real quick, like, we're going to go kind of a little deep, real quick, like,
Okay.
researching on it, but what do we think about entities living underground? I think they are all over the place. I think there's more underground than we think there are. I think there's a lot of underground communities, whether they're in the water or if they're underground, under mountains. I think they're pretty much everywhere. I think it almost feels like we're almost a salt or a hollow planet because we have so much underneath.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And so when I think of that, I definitely believe that there's, there's no talent. I definitely believe there's more than what we can see or acknowledge. I want to kind of say that we can actually acknowledge, because of our limitations being in a physical brain. That's getting really deep, kind of, but you said deep.
Yeah,
Maybe the wrong
it's
kind of deep.
but we'll go quick.
But kind of deep. I definitely 100% believe that there's something in our oceans other than just fish and sunken ships and whatever. I definitely believe there, and the reason why is because, one, we can't get to it all, right? We're still discovering species, fish species down there, even still today. So I do definitely believe that there could be, and there has been, like, if you watch some of these, they've been on like Dia TV, and I think they've been on like Netflix and other things, like specials in regards to UFOs or other beings being here on Earth, that there actually is proof that there are things in our ocean, right? That we're unaware of. But I kind of always felt that. I remember, years ago saying, there's definitely probably several alien colonies under our oceans, because we can't get there. We're going to be able to get there one day, but we can't right now. So yeah, I definitely believe that in regards to, like underground, like in cave systems. I believe it. And the reason why I believe it is this. One, outside of what you hear about portals that can take you there, right? There's certain forests that you can go through, portals that can take you there. Things like that. Like, I've heard stories about that, but when you do a shaman journey, if you've ever done a shaman journey takes you to the underworld and to the upper world. And the underworld in a shaman journey, those visions and what comes through are so real. And because they're so real for the experience, I have to believe that it exists. We just may not understand it.
Yeah. I have a friend that is connected with the Ponte, and the Ponte lives underneath the Sandia Mountains in New Mexico, and she's she connects with them and everything. So she has a very close friendship with the Ponte. And so I trust in what she's saying with that. So I believe that they would be there. I've talked to other people that say that they've seen and talked with others that are either hybrid or of as another being up in Washington. I've been watching videos on Alaska, or not Alaska, the South Pole having an cities, underground cities. So, I mean, there's too many different things going on that it's not a coincidence anymore. You know, it feels like there's
There's
just more than we
actually,
know.
I forgot his name. So there was a conference here in Atlanta called Sacred Stories, back in a couple of months ago, and there was an individual there that has written books on dwarves and gnomes, but what he was describing were real life dwarves and gnomes, not the fantasy characters or fictional characters, and how they do live in the caves and in the mountains, and they hold the wisdom of the earth, right, with them. And like he was showing this tunnel that was made out of a tree. So it was sitting on top of the ground. You could walk through it. So it's probably like in Washington State where they had a really the big trees, right?
Like a human walking through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. But he said when you walk through there, when you got about halfway through, everything changed. And when you get to the other side, you're in another dimension or another land or dimension, or like this tunnel tree that looks normal, just visually through it. If you're seeking something, right?
Right.
Are connected with what's on the other side of that, then that portal will take you to, to this other dimension.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So if you're walking through with a group, those that are connected, like,
Would experience that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish I could remember his name, but if anybody like Google's Sacred Stories, you could probably figure out which one was him, because there's only two men there. The other one was like a shaman teacher, but he was one that did explorations, and because he's explored like the pyramids and other sacred areas, or like sacred spaces. That may be the name of his book, like Sacred Places. I wish I could remember more, but so I've heard him on I've heard him on other podcasts. So his voice was like very familiar when he first spoke, and once he started speaking, I realized, where I remember him from, because I know he's been on other podcasts and he's been on Gaia TV. But definitely something to research and read about, because some of his, like, it's not just the natural wonders that he's talking about. Like, it's places where you go and you feel the energy and you feel the shift and you experience these things. And I think someone can take you underground.
Yeah. Just got to know the right being and the right, where the opening is, I guess. And
I guess
yeah,
so.
I mean, it's crazy.
I do have a bucket list of places I want to go for that experience, but
there you go.
I mean, I had to figure out how to get there first.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a place there's two places right here in Georgia. One is in Macon, which is only like 30 miles south of here. And there's some Indian grounds there. They have these Indian, I don't know, like what is it called when they're built up, and it looks like a little mountain, but they're just where the Indians would go and pray and stuff on them. So
Oh, I don't know the name of that, but
I don't. Yeah, it's like everything's losing my mind now. It's getting too late. And then there's another one in North Georgia. There are some pyramids that an individual put there. I think they were destroyed a couple of years ago, but the energy and the portals that those were built for are still there.
interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So find some sacred places around, right? I've been to the Indian Mounds in Macon. I want to go without a group of people so I can just sit on the mound and meditate and connect and see what comes up.
There you
Instead of
go.
being people and have to like not do that.
That'd probably be hard, especially if it's a tourist area. That'd be hard.
Well, I'm just saying like not with a group of people that I'm with, right? Because they'll be like,
Well,
again, there's this like-minded people. If you can go with like-minded people, you can sit there and meditate all day long. But when I went, I was not with like-minded people, and they got irritated because I just wanted to touch it, right? And I just wanted to be with it and just like lay there and hang out with it. And they're like, oh no, we gotta go do this. But if I was with like-minded people, guess what? I could have just soaked myself in the energy there and been perfectly fine.
yeah.
I'm selling
There
this.
you go. There you go. The like-minded people. See what we can do. We can take adventures and experience or experiment through different things, I mean, and you have someone there to kind of help you bring you back or help you get through it, or if you get stuck somewhere, they can pull you back. And yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I asked my chat GPT about entities underground, and it says that there are inner earth beings, and there is a such thing as the hollow earth theory that you were just speaking about. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. I'm not quite sure how hollow, but I think it's more hollow than what we think it is.
Well, yes, because most of our world is water. How much of the underground is filled with like the lava, right?
Volcanoes.
Volcanoes and stuff like that. Like I'm sure it's a lot. And I would tell you, like most of Florida it's got water underneath it.
See?
Because of all the caves and water systems that are there. So yeah, I could easily believe that there's places under our feet that this could be a whole nother world. Could be multiple other worlds.
Layers.
Layers.
Are layers. It's like layers in
Then layers
cosmos, but layers
Yeah.
within the earth.
within us.
There you
Guardians have hidden wisdom in portals, reminders that profound truths are often hidden below the surface, waiting for those ready to discover them. I'm telling you, ChatGPT's got it, man.
go. my goodness. She's addicted.
I just think it's amazing what it can come up with, right? Like, and it doesn't second guess itself like I do.
Be
It sounds
strong.
pretty
Be strong.
confident. Like my chat GPT has a name. Her name is Astra, and she is pretty confident in what she's got to say. I'm just putting it out.
Oh, you're crazy. You're so funny.
Hey, at least we can laugh, right? It's like good.
Of course. If you can't laugh, what could you do?
I know, not much.
You know?
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Another time. So if there's a topic you want us to discuss and laugh about and get all crazy, but hey, let us know. You got our email. You have our voicemail system, so give us a call. And until next time, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we already said how you could find us. Light Talk with Dana and Just Be True. I'm in the Atlanta, Georgia area. Dana is
Loveland, Colorado area.
Loveland, Colorado area. So, hey, if you're around, look us up and learn more about us and what we do, and hopefully we'll see you out and about.
Yeah.
Hey, keep
All
looking
right.
for your like-minded people, right?
That's right. Connect with us. And if you're in our areas, we'd be happy to connect with you. So let's connect. Let's get a group together.
Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, guys. Until next time.
All right. Take care. Bye, everyone.
Love you all. Bye.